Meantime, this extremely dangerous superstorm has the potential to shut down New York and other big cities up and down the East Coast. Emergency officials are scrambling to make sure preparations are in place. And ABC's John Triffin has that part of the story from Lower Manhattan. Good morning, John.
Good morning. We are here in Battery Park City in what's now being called Zone A. 375,000 residents around the city live in these low-lying potential flood zones. Now, right behind us, you can see the water right now is calm, but when Sandy comes through, it wouldn't take much for the water to come up over these walls. Now, last year for Hurricane Irene, these residents had to be evacuated, so this time around, they are ready for the worst. East Coast communities going on the offensive, building sand walls, securing property, and stocking up on supplies as the superstorm closes in. After being pounded last year by Hurricane Irene with its record storm surge and feet of flooding, New York residents are once again bracing for the worst. Damage from Irene topped $14 billion, and Sandy could wreak even more havoc.
Certainly, having lived through it, lost everything in my basement. I had up to 10 feet of water in my house. This is a concern.
Governor Cuomo has declared a state of emergency in preparation for Sandy's impact, and Mayor Michael Bloomberg warned New York City residents to brace themselves.
There's the possibility of parts of our city flooding or high winds that could force certain bridges to be closed.
Last year, in advance of Irene, Mayor Bloomberg made the unprecedented order to evacuate low-lying areas of the city and shut down the subway system. As Sandy barrels north, the city's more than 7 million strap hangers await a decision about another possible shutdown. And Mayor Bloomberg says the subway system would shut down if the wind speeds exceed 39 miles per hour. Now, he also recommends residents here in the city put together a go pack with all the essentials should you need to evacuate at a moment's notice.
Potentially a huge crisis for the biggest city in this country. John Triffin, thank you.